Should we do this? Yeah. Hello? Oh, trust the YouTube thing to be broken. Come on, YouTube, fix it. Yes. Now that. Yes. And there are your lovely comments. Yes, it's the old style. I'm in the studio, aren't I? I haven't updated to the new one. Cat knows I'm in the building. That's because I was crashing Dave's stream before we jumped on. Dave saying, gotta start tattooing soon. Hurry up, bro. Watch your wrist, dudes, unless you're using a rotary. Hello, Shane, Rob, Max, Cat. Anyone else? I saw a Celtic earlier. Don't know which Celts that is. Busy, busy, busy. Very busy. Celtic Gaming, that's the one it was. So how are you, folks? Oh, yeah, it's been good to get back in the studio, to be honest. I've got a resin ocean over there. Yeah, standing stones over there. But tonight we're doing boards. Here's the Superstar Terrain building. Is Luke Towan in? Do you know if Mel has any tutorials for Wild West diorama? You want to go for your ochres, mate. Ochres and creams. I haven't done desert yet. We need to do desert. But I have another job to do while I'm here. And that's board making. I'll move my camera. It's a bit like a big jigsaw. Well, thanks, Kelt. Doing great, waiting on the 10th 3D printer to arrive today. The 10th 3D printer, mate. God, you must need ear defenders. It's like being in the studio at the minute. It's sort of like being like spied on by the tripods. Yeah, let me switch you over to my to my other little cam. Okay, very quickly. Apologies for the noise, guys. Yeah, but yeah, over there you can just about see the beach. Yeah, that's going to have the waves put on it for the resin masterclass tutorial. Yeah, obviously with my shelves, new monitor so I can see myself. Yeah, then over there you have, without nagging my wires, camera 1. Hiding behind camera 1 is camera 2. And then, up there, is camera 3. Yes, we are filming on 3 cameras now. Things are going slightly crazy. Yeah. So there's all sorts of stuff going on. Hey, Bill, have you also considered some sort of urban terrain like a city map? Is that me? Can you do some dwarf themed terrain? Dwarf themed terrain, you want, where is it? It's Art Nouveau for elves and Art Deco for dwarves. So if you want design ideas for dwarves for the stylizings, go and have a look at Art Deco. That's what the dwarves were based off. Elves are based off Art Nouveau. Right, as always, I'm doing my little bit of self-promotion here. Yeah, if you do like the stream, yeah, you can always make a donation during the live stream. Links are down below in the description, or they should be. You better go and check, and if they're not there, let me know. XSplit has been playing up recently. If you do make a donation during the live stream, my phone dings, yeah, your name goes on the screen. We all have a bit of a clap, and if we make triple figures, I do a little bit of a dance and you make me sort of blush and that sort of stuff. But that's down to you guys. If you're wondering what we're collecting for right now, what I'm looking to do is, at the minute, yeah, let me just unplug this. At the minute, I'm capturing most of my studio audio off that mic, okay? And it's mounted to this camera. Now, the reason it's mounted to this camera is, this is, out of all my cameras, this is the only one that can take an external mic input. The others can't, yeah? So I can record onto the video with this, with an external microphone. But at the minute, it's sort of up here when I'm filming. Now, obviously, I speak that way, the mic's pointing that way. It's not brilliant. What I want to do is I want to mount the mic up there, pointing down here. But I need cabling, yeah, to sort of run it across, power, adjustable mount, and I reckon probably about 60 quid all in. Now, we did about 30 last show, so we're already sort of, with that 30 and the 60, we'll have the lot. Yeah, so we've essentially got a 60 target for this. If we do 70, we've essentially done 3 figures, so it's dancing time. Yeah, but that's what that's what you support in this show. Yeah, that's the kit I'm looking to get. The boom microphone did turn up today. Yeah, it's at home. I haven't had a chance to play with it, but I will, yeah, have it ready for the Sunday night, so we can do a bit of painting and more desk stuff on the Sunday night going forward. It's all good, isn't it? Right, let me throw that on there. Oh, oh, that's it. Get whipped by a power cable. Oh, that hurt. I had my plug balancing, yeah, on the tripod, and as I moved the tripod, the power mount fell, and it went. That won't have knackered it, surely. Nah, it'll be fine. So let me make sure it doesn't rattle. It does. All right. Because of how important this is, quick test to make sure I haven't completely knackered that when I dropped it. Otherwise, Mel is foobarred. Right. Get that on there. Plug that into that. And throw that into there. And are we getting a power? Yeah, it's charging. It's fine. We'll live. Hello, Black Dog. Hey, Brian, Tim, 28. When have we got in? I'm at 50. Is the sun shining? Is everyone at the pub? Where I should be. Right, one quick check of PayPal. Make sure I'm not missing anyone, because my notifications are rubbish. Nada. Perfect. All clear. Right. So I've got to get cracked on with a bit of modeling making. Let's go to the other camera for this one. So I'll chat with you guys as we go along. If you've got any terrain questions or anything like that, yeah, you know the drill. Just shout up, guys. Flip, okay. We're procrastinating watching you instead of doing uni stuff. Really? Kerry, get your uni stuff done. I was out in the backyard attacking the jungle. It's bright and sunny in my area, loving this warmth. You always notice less people go online when it's warm weather. And there's my Kez. Yeah, she's got a master's project to finish. It's got to be in tomorrow. And her and her mate are watching me rather than doing uni stuff. Spanky bottom, girl. Right, let's pop these out. Yeah. I'm painting my castle still. Dom's in as well. Much more interested in a master's write-up. So who else we got in? Listen, if you're in, give us a shout. Says we've got 60 odd watching. There's only about 5 people chatting at the minute, so come on. Supposed to keep me company on this one. KKK. I need a KFC and you're not here. Yes, I know, and I've got the car. Dom's got a car. And I left you with money. I specifically took money out of my wallet for you. So I know you've got everything you need to go sort yourself a KFC, lass. By the way, love your channel. Thanks, Andrew. Got your stream running in the corner while I do work. Can't wait to go home. I've got some pine trees to finish flocking. Ah, crack on, Ryan. JJJs. It's like a big, what you call it? It's like a big jigsaw. And it's got no instructions, which are the worst sorts of jigsaws. He won't go, he's vegan. So you're telling me you want a KFC, but because Dom's got the car and he's vegan, yeah, he won't take you. What sort of friend is that? What are you building? Boards. We start off like this. And they end up like this. Yeah, unwarpable. 2x2. Well, just about 2x2. I've got this plan. I was doing this project, okay, with Foreground, which was the 6x4 Stalingrad overgrown build. And because of the timings and that sort of thing, we got to a point where there was no way we'd have it finished in time for Salute and that sort of stuff because, you know, they were late getting stuff to me, I was late getting other stuff on, and basically the project just didn't get moving in time to get it done. Yeah, or not to what you call it, or not to what we'd appreciate of where we'd want to be. You know what I mean? The standard and what we wanted out of it, videos and table wise. And that sort of left me with obviously 6 of these tiles and a load of buildings and a commission to do that bit. Foreground being Foreground, what they do is pretty much just before Christmas, they pay me in advance for their salute table and they pay for Christmas, or they have these past couple of 2 Christmases. Yeah, and so I own the table, and what I was thinking is rather than a 6x4, which in truth is a lot of work, but I can only show you a couple of techniques on, because there'll only be a couple of techniques that I would replicate across the entire table. Yeah, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do 2x2 boards with lots of difference of the, because I've got quite a few of their different kits over time. I'm going to do different sort of scenes which will allow me to show you the same techniques as I was going to show you on the full 6x4. I just do it on a 2x2, and then we can quickly move on to the next 2x2 where I can show you a whole load of new techniques. So let's say we start with ruined buildings with these Stalingrad buildings and, you know, tarting those up and rubble piles and all that sort of stuff. And then we flip it over to the next one and we do a snow table. And then after that we do a desert table. Because it's a 2x2, it's actually quite a relatively easy project to do. It'll fit on the shelf, I can manage it, and it doesn't take over the studio. It's also big enough for me to show you the techniques I want to show you, yeah, without it being so big that it takes months for me to do those techniques across an entire board and thus take up loads of time. So hopefully I'll be locking, although they're smaller pieces, I'm going to be knocking a lot more of those out. I'm going to be knocking 6 of them out, essentially, because I've got 6 boards. And I'll be able to show you 6 times the different sort of techniques. So that's the plan. Do you use 2 layers of cardboard at right angles? You can use them. They have to go at right angles. Yeah, you're also good giving them a coat of filler or something like Artex because that firms them up. 2x2 the average build of a board. Yeah, because it's about techniques. Yeah, I can do full boards, but I don't need to be replicating those techniques across a full board, you know, 5 other tiles. So I might as well show you the techniques on one, produce one cool board, and then move on. I tried 2 lines to help with it going different lines perpendicular to see if it makes it stronger. It does make it stronger. You know, one sort of corrugated cardboard, you know, it bends in one way, but not the other. So if you take 2 pieces and you put one of them at right angles, one prevents bending one way, one prevents bending the other way. Overall, they don't bend. I mean, I still recommend EPVC or MDF or even CDs or even cork tiles as bases over cardboard. Yeah, cardboard is a last option for me. You know what I mean? Or a kid's crafting thing. Yeah, but if you're doing proper terrain, then I go with better bases, mate. They're going to last longer. My castle is going to be a bit bigger. Found another store that sells Hudson and Allen Castle wall sections I didn't have. Oh! Ever considered doing a wattle woven fence tutorial? Yes, it's already planned out. It's part of the Dark Age series. The Dark Age series is already ongoing. I'm in the process of filming up the henges. Yeah, so I've got a load of these and standing stones. We've got the, I'm working through the thatching techniques video. Yeah, they're all sort of long videos, so they're taking a while to film. But on the plus side, they're all going to be finished roughly the same time, so I'm going to have tons of content. Yeah, I'm just not trying to rush them, you know what I mean? So Kez, but we weren't going to let him leave. Jess is going KFC. You can stay there now. Kez, I think we both know. Yeah, I wouldn't be leaving the studio to go get you KFC. I don't need to. My chicken kebab was lovely. H's? Ha ha ha. Nice henge, Mel. It will be. I mean, we've got sort of 4 standing stones. Yeah. And then, shut up, Kerry. Shut up. Yeah. A monolith. It's a monolith. Yeah, for the centerpiece. Still a bit of tweaking to do with that. Yeah. But there's all sorts of stuff coming on the way. Oh, Kez, have a look at my, what you call it? Have a look at my ocean. Look at my shiny beach. It's dripping. But it's lovely. Right, put that back on there. I need a better mount for this camera. Right, did it. Yeah, I'll leave that there because you can see what I'm doing. Okay, tell Dom that I understand dinner in our house was for 2 vegans, 2 vegetarians, and 1 carnivore. Fun times cooking. Who was the carnivore? That'd be me. You need a few more monoliths to go between the standing stones too. Yeah. It's more a tutorial on using foam to do rock. Yeah, if I'm honest, I know it's a henge tutorial, but that's where I'm investing the tutorial time in it. Yeah, because I figure if you can do it, if you can use foam to make the rocks in a henge, you can use foam to make the rocks in anything. My wife and I started a keto diet. I've lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. I'd die. Ooh, what's next? Surf up? Yeah, on the ocean board. What you call it? We're going to be putting real like waves, resin waves on them. One of my daughters, now the lawyer. Good on her. Good on her. I'm sorry, Kat, but I'm going to have to say this. Trust the lawyer to be the bloodsucker in the family. I'm sure she's what you call it. I'm sure she's a wonderful lawyer. Gee, can't do the vegetarian thing or vegan. I love my veggies, but I need my proteins. I think it's horses for courses, isn't it? You know what I mean? I mean, when I listen to Kez, I mean, in the next 20 years, we won't be eating what you call it animals. We'll be eating like lab grown protein, soy protein, or something like that. Right, I have got some PayPals. As soon as I've finished popping these, we'll jump on the PayPals. Resin, not acrylic. Yeah. Yeah, on the ocean, what you call it? Asher. She's the what you call it, the resin artist based at Spode here. Yeah, the studios I'm based at. She's coming back in tomorrow, and we're doing the waves on that, and that will be. And then I'll need probably 24 hours for a cure time. Yeah, so finish it off on Saturday. That's probably going to be Tuesday's vid. So you will be seeing the beach and a resin masterclass on Tuesday. I say resin masterclass. Well, she knows. She knows a hell of a lot. But there's some interesting techniques from the resin artist side that produce awesome effects. So she's sharing those with us. Right, that's my popping done. I popped and I popped and I popped till I couldn't stop. Yeah, that's all of them. God, my legs are stiff. Right, PayPals. Gotta do some PayPals. I see 2 PayPals. I see Jace as well. What's Jace saying? Jace reckons he's going to be about 8:30. Shall we pretend we've gone? He needs to come down to the studio soon. Right, we've had a couple of PayPals. Let me get on the screen. Okay, so remember, so the target for this show is about 60 quid. That's enough for me to get the audio wiring and be able to roof attach the audio mic, yeah, and then run a lead into the camera for capturing it. And so that's what we're doing. Right, keep up the good work from Tim H. I will, dude. If you're wondering why my legs are stiff, it's because I've started biking into work. Yeah, I know. Just for a second. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up without assistance. That was more arm work than leg work. Yeah, but thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. So we're down to about 55 to hit target for this show. And then we do have another. There is activity. Brian M. Yeah, he sent 5 British nuggets as well from B Mozza, but everyone just calls me Mozza. Right, well, let's get Mozza on the chat then. Thank you, buddy. There we go. They are on the screen. Right, remember, guys, if you do want to support the show and help me, improve the audio on my videos, which is what we're doing at the moment, yeah, link to PayPal me down below. Yeah, just click the link and just enter a number and click it. And has someone just done that? No, that's Brian. That's okay. You never know with you lot, do you? Right. I believe that's me caught up. Yes. Right. And so we crack us on it. Terranscape's ocean table was beautiful, but the amount of work he put into that. I was chatting to him about it not long after he did it. Yeah. And when he's finished doing the entire board, all the oceans and all the waves and everything, he put a final sort of like resin coat, varnish coat on it. And it misted and it cracked. And the only thing he could do was to go back in with a Dremel and essentially Dremel off all the water effects, all the waves, all the ocean, Dremel the lot off. He spent 80 hours, 80, yeah, 2 full weeks of work just dremeling the boards clean. I'd have cried. No, William Stainer's a new patron, is he? Let's get Will S on the screen then, because if you jump on Patreon, let me know. I don't get notifications for that on my phone. But you deserve a shout out as well, mate. There you go, on the screen. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the support. Patreon is important because it's, it's how I keep going. It's essentially my wages, the money for the studio, and for like the car trips to places and that sort of stuff. So it's appreciated. There will be more videos coming soon, guys. I am sort of aware that I've been a bit lackluster these past couple of months. You know the reasons. Not going into them too many, but definitely on the flip side, definitely loads more content coming. Yeah. Now that is dedication. No, that's a commission. He needed that payday and he had no choice. Does anyone know if that MDF terrain is available in the States? I've seen some Aussie company that makes some awesome MDF terrains, but doesn't seem like anything available. Right. Go and have a look at Burn-In Designs. Yeah, also there's Laser Burn Terrain as well. They're both US based. I don't know if Foreground have got a disty in the what. What is your name? My name? I'm Mel. Can't even imagine the words that are flying around as he dremeled. Oh man, I've been crying. I mean, especially with the amount of work you put into that. I mean, those oceans were beautiful, and then for them to literally crackle and mist up in front of his eyes. Yeah, it's one of the really hard things about when you do big dioramas and you do these sort of varnishing jobs and these resin jobs is the idea that it's a 24-hour cure. Yeah, and there's that trepidation of standing by the door, yeah, where you open the door and you peer into the darkened studio to see, has it worked? And then you go along and the next thing you do is you touch it to make sure it's cured, and okay, and you get a little bit more confident. Then the pressure sort of comes off and you start, yeah, okay, I did it. I'll tell you what, I was bricking it with that map. Foreground is available in the US. It's a huge board, 6x18 or something. What is? Oh yeah, Mike's, yeah. Well, Mike did it for that millionaire guy. Yeah, he does commissions for a guy who's like basically a millionaire. Yeah. I'm glad my videos have helped you, Will. Thanks for your support, buddy. It's appreciated. Right. I'm rabbiting on, and it sounds like Kez is tucking into a KFC because she stopped chatting. Right, it does look like I've had another PayPal. Let's do that one quickly, then we'll get stuck into these boards and we'll get the basic frame down before I check it again, because it's one of these jobs that you just need to get stuck into. Oh, we've had a nugget from Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry R. Tank traps, yeah, we've covered tank traps. They're in the Let's Make Battlefield Basics playlist, mate. You'll find them in there. 3 different techniques for making tank traps. Yeah, and it's Jerry R. One quick check to make sure there's a message, and we'll get stuck in. No message, just a nugget from Jerry. Thank you, bud. Any news on the book? Yes. Osprey are interested in the book, and so it's viable. Only real issue is Osprey don't really do Kickstarters, but Kickstarter was a big way of me making a bit of cash off the book, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, and so I'm sort of like, Osprey will quite happily, and in fact they'll quite happily they'd love me to do a book with them, from what I can gather, but they don't do any sort of Kickstarter or book that's been brought to the market via Kickstarter. On the other side, I've got all you lot. There's a lot of potential sales with Kickstarter, and I've got Dave who can do the book. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, either way, it looks like it's happening. Just not sure how it's happening yet. Hey, Battle Panda. Cheers, Jerry. Cheers, bud. Right. Uh, building bases. Right. Change camera. Right. So these are my internal partitions. Yeah, and obviously this is the baseboard. Now I know this is the baseboard because it has these little cutouts in. I'll bring those up. See them? And there's little tags on the other bits of the MDF that basically, what happens is they're like butterfly tags. Yeah, so the wood would go in between there and they hold the board together. Don't know if Foregrounds ever actually used them. Yeah, but that's what they're for. Right. So that one goes there. That one goes there. If you're wondering how I know these go there, I just do. There's little arrows on them. It's quite smart, to be truthful. Took me a while to figure out how the brackets go together. So that one goes there, that one goes there. Move that. One goes there, flip that one. That one goes there. So we're at a start. Move it across a bit so you can see what I'm doing. That better for you? GC have just raised on Indigo for his comic, and you have 20,000 more subs. Sorry for the language. It's such a hard decision because Osprey, you know, they want to publish the book, but at the same time, it's like, if I just go with Osprey, it's going to get nowhere near the push it would if it went to Kickstarter. You know what I mean? And it's about supporting. This is my living, guys. You know, this is how I keep a roof over the kid's head and Kez's head, and keep us supplied with KFC. That's why I need Kickstarter. My wife needs funky chicken. Right, next job is start to do the alignments around the edges. I need to remember how to do this. Right, these are internal pieces. Okay. Are they internal pieces or aren't they? Because these are they're not internals. Oh, bugger, how did I do this? I up and say, I can't believe. Who are D and C? Split the rights to the book. Osprey get the paper rights. You keep the electronic rights. I'm not too many conversations. You know what I mean? It's right. Let's do the middle bits first. So I know that that one will go there because it's got a thicker, wider opening that goes with this line along here. So that one goes there. Yeah, that means that the B's must go here. Oh, no, wrong way. Other way around. It doesn't really matter, to be truthful. I just don't want the writing on the outside. I want the writing on the inside, where you can't see it, obviously. Yeah, so they're the B's. Now, I know for a fact that all of these, with this sort of square end tag. Yeah, these are the internal runs that end sort of slotted into these. So I would say that does not go there. So if they're for the internals, or in fact they might not be for the internals, they could be for there. No, they're not going to fit there either, are they? I'm not going to fit that way. So let's figure this out. Right, these have got to be the edge pieces. It's an adventure after all. That works. No, it doesn't. Can't fit there. No. Oh, come on, I worked this out yesterday. Gavin Giant, thank you, buddy. I don't know if these boards are available to the public. Foreground keep umming and ahhing about publishing them and making them available for the public, but I don't know if they actually have. Right, bingo, we've got that one. They go there. Right, does that go there then? It will go there. But that's a no. Wait, because that's a watchable edge. And I know for a fact that they don't use those edges. So let's try C. C appears to go there. C would appear to go there, or I'm guessing it's going to go there. Yes! Right. B, C. Okay, where's A? Do we have an A? Right, we've got an A. Right. Does that work? A. Oh, this is genius! Why didn't I figure this out before? Right, I do need to get what you call it on the screen, don't I, very quickly before. Gavin G, let's get you on the screen, buddy. There we go. Scroll, slow it down a little. There we go. They are. And they're foreground skinnable walls are brilliant. They're best known for the men that aren't running over fire. Osprey, yeah, I mean, getting in with Osprey would be really good. Don't get me wrong. But it really depends how much am I losing out on the Kickstarter to go with Osprey, you know what I mean? Right, so if that's A, B, C, and that's A, B, C, and these are E, what's the bet in these are D? So let's give that a go. D? D! Which means this one must be D. Gotta love the D. So what comes after E? F. Yeah? Hey, this is clever stuff. Any of those books wouldn't be available in US hobby shops. Get Osprey or a worldwide disty. You should be able to get them in the States without any problems. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with Osprey, you know what I mean? Right, so we've done all the way around the rim. Next job. These are Ks. Now these are doubles. So I'm guessing these are going to go here. That's one there, two in there, one in there. I bet you that's got to be the way they go. I can't see them going any other way, to be truthful. So we know that's where they go. Yeah, so. No time like the present, eh? Hey, Tam. Now all I'm using to put these together is bog standard PVA. And what I'm doing is I'm avoiding putting any PVA on the lugs. The reason being is I don't want it soaking through to my desk underneath. So when I leave these to dry, I come back and I find out that they've essentially, okay, right, that's wrong. That can't be like that. Why can't it be like that? Talk to me, Bosicle. Think. Because something's got to push into there. So they must go down like that way. Yeah, which means I need whatever bar goes across there first. Yeah, so clean that up. See, this is why I have studio clothes now. Someone was thinking when they came up with that kit. Almost, if they'd really been thinking, they would have come up with instructions. Okay, so we obviously need to do, if they're, what you call it, there, if pieces are going in there, then these have got to slide on top of those. So wherever these horizontal pieces along must go first. Now they're doubles, so I'm guessing, yeah, that doesn't work there. It doesn't work there. So it's not that one. And right, N does go there, and that would work. Okay, so if that's N, can M go here? N, M. I've got K's and I've got H's. A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. The next one would be G, which I'm guessing are these. So where do you reckon the G's go? G? Yeah, yeah. And G? Yeah, that should work. That works with all the lining, which means if I'm looking at these, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Got my H's, so I'm guessing these go in between those, and they will. Yes, they will. So there's my H's, two H's there. Yeah, another H there. And then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So I'm guessing the I's. That one's going to go there. Yeah, that lines up. And that one's going to go there. Yes! Oh, yes! I figured it. Right. Very quickly. Let me get my camera. My phone. Because I need a photo of this. There you go. So when I do the next ones, I'll actually have a reference. Wonder if the letters in there. No, I don't think the letters in the kits go that high, guys. Thank God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, all done. So let's get these on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I think I've got it right. All this work for a 2x2 box. I know. Thing is, they don't actually take that long to put together once you know how to put them together. Yeah? But you got to know how to put them together first. And that's the challenging bit. So flip that up. Drop that in there. Come on, in you go. Give it a wiggle. Yeah, drop that one in. Come on, in you go. And then very quickly drop this one in. And that needs to go that way so that bar is on the top. No, wrong way. Silly boy bows. Glue on this side. A bit of glue on that. Yeah, drop that into there. Yes. Yeah, give that a smidgen. Make sure that glues. So, first one done. Right, on to the next. Now these are doubles. So glue them together. No, you should get a wireless lav instead of a ceiling. I've looked at wireless lavs, but the issue is, I mean, with how long I record and that sort of stuff, if the battery dies and I lose my audio, yeah, I'm knackered. With at least these sort of things, I've got a bit more visualization on what I'm doing and if the audio is recording properly. I don't use a wireless when I go to my next show. I've got a wired lapel mic and I've got another, it's up here somewhere. I've got a lav mic there, you know what I mean? So I do have them. I'm just not using them because one of the biggest problems is moving around and that sort of stuff. Because I'm constantly moving around the desk and that sort of stuff. Right, so put this in here. Yeah. Should hold those together. Do the same on this one. So you can't bash it. Exactly. It's very much a lot of my recording techniques and my setup techniques. They're all about what you call it, just making it so I can come into the studio and literally just click some buttons and start recording. So I'm spending too much of my time setting up videos and you know balancing things and all that palaver, when what I should be doing is building terrain. And so that's what I'm trying to do with all of this. I mean, eventually I'll get up to like, you know, the proper wireless mics and all that sort of stuff. But it's slow increments. Watching Mel's deconstructing physical objects helps me visualize how to construct virtual objects. Strange but true. Cool. 360 cam would be even better. I don't even know anything about how 360 cams or how you'd work them or anything like that. And I don't know if they would actually be better. Because a 360 cam is just a revolving around one point. Well, that'd be fine while you're looking at the train, but the rest would just be looking around my studio. Really, you'd want a cam that could go round the terrain and have a look round the terrain as a 360. But I don't think that's possible. Why not apply a tad bit of super glue to the bond when the PVA is still wet? Because I don't need to. It'll glue fine with PVA. So why spend money on super glue? Do you know what I mean? If I don't need to complicate the matter any, I mean, to be truthful, I could quite easily just have a hot glue gun here, and as I drop them in and I was happy they're in place, quick couple of blobs of hot glue would be perfect, but I don't need to. I've already built a few of these, I know how they go, and so I'm quite happy with the results, so to speak. Right. Ba, 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 ba. The audio course is going well, by the way. I'm busy with that. And I've even tried a little hand at Twitch streaming. Well, that went completely cock up. I did the first 15 minutes of the stream and then realised I hadn't switched my microphone on. And that was my launch on Twitch. That video got deleted very quickly. Oh. Hang it from the ceiling. Well, I mean, that's where I'm thinking of having the directional mic. Directional mics are also good because they're not going to pick up any of the ambient sound from the corridor around the train, as in orbiting, a semicircle lighting track maybe. Now that'd be cool. I use 3D code to paint models. I've adopted some flock techniques into which it's sort of bizarre, but it works. Nice one, dude. Clearly you need to win the lottery and then buy like 30 GoPros and set them up in a ring around your work area. That'd be epic, man. That would be epic. Right, other way around. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, let's pick these sides up. So we'll do these next. I'll donate a wireless lav system designed for a camera mount. We'll just need to make sure the frequency is compatible with Mel's okay. Email me, mate. Use the same email address that's on the screen and for the for the PayPal stuff. Yeah, that'd be absolutely awesome. But like I said, I don't want you to commit if it's not viable or anything like that. So email me first, yeah? Right, I need a bit of glue on there. So how's that one going? Are we going that way? No, we're going that way on that one, aren't we? So we want glue there. A bit of glue in there. A bit of glue there. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Yeah, on that. That's it. Push that into there. Give that a bit of a wiggle. Smooth that out. Yeah, that's fine. Next one. Come on. Switch the screen back on you. Right, next one. Come on, PVA. Yeah, that one goes in there. Yeah, wiggle that straight. Wiggle it straight. Where's my cloth? I'm going to end up with sticky fingers at this rate. I bought mine for £100. I bought what? Right, next one. That should be like that, yeah. Glue there. Glue around there. Glue in there. Yeah, that's on. Oh god, that's messy. Now, very quickly, because there's a bit of glue stuck down there, move that, wipe that, and we're fine. Over to the other side. Yeah. Hey, Jace. Looks like everyone's talking 3D printing in the chat. Kerry's probably what you call it. Probably already got a KFC, so she's disappeared. So, hello, dude. Quick, sweetie. That sweetie's gone hard. Right, onto this one. Come on, in you go. On you go. There we go. Right. Come on. Bit more on that. Yeah, need some glue on that. And some glue there, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Shift it that way a little, clean that line. Need to sharpen that up a bit. They wiggle a little, these do. They'll be fine once they're all locked in and braced, but lots of Blood Bowl going on in the house at the minute. But yeah, I'm gonna blast, aren't you, Jace? Right, so that's those done. Yeah. On to right. So next job. That's where it gets interesting. Right. So these are the K's. The K's need to come in, and they need to go one there. Yeah, and one there. Yeah. There's also one needed there, one needed there, one needed there. Yeah, and then these are going to go, I'm guessing, yeah, these are for this side. So one there, two there, one there, two there, one there. And I'm guessing this will be pretty much the same the other side. Yeah, one there, two there, one there, two there, one there. Right. Oh, bye, Cat. Is she off? Right, I'll see you later, Cat. Have a good one, Duck, and thanks for helping. Right, let's get these buttons in. Quick check the phone. And nothing, not missed anything. Good. Yeah, that's one in. Next one. These are a bit fiddly when you put these in, because obviously the other ones are already in place, so to speak. But it's doable, you know what I mean? It's not a problem. They're just a bit fiddly. So we'll throw that one in there. Oh, in you go. There you go. Go on. In you go. That's it. All right. Go on. To the bottom. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes. Well done. All right. Next one. Drop that in there. Onto that. Come on. Down you go. Come on. In you go. Wiggle. Wiggle it. There we go. In. Drop that one in there. Yeah. Give that a bit of a wiggle. That's in. That's locked. That's done. Right. One quick. Where's my hammer? What's Mel building tonight? Boards. Lots and lots of boards. Right, let's get this one done. On cheap 3D printers. I found that 3D design software has a steep learning curve. Yeah, I had a look at it for a while and then decided it was just a bad idea. I know I've got to get into it at some point because, you know, I'll have to. Yeah, but, oh man. Right, did it. Come on, here you go. Yeah, that one. Come on, you wiggle it. Yeah, all down. Beautiful. This one's going to be a bit fiddly. Right, there we go. On that, around like that. No, you don't need to chat to close you. YouTube has a chat replay feature now. Yeah, I do know what you call it. I've adjusted it on my on my Sunday nighter sort of template, but this one's in the studio. I need to transfer the new files across that doesn't have the chat window in. YouTube has finally caught up with Twitch. Does Twitch do that as well? Well, that was a bit of faux pas. Put glue on the wrong end. Never mind. We'll live. I'll just clean it up afterwards. It's just going to get messy. Then again, we like messy, so it's all right. Right, get in there. Go on, in you go. It's going to be more fiddly than the other ones. Oh, don't you break. You stay where you are. Hammer. Hammer! Right, come on. Get in there. Come on. Right, come on. In you go. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, next one. And I've just glued them the wrong way around, of course. It's going to be one of those nights. It is going to be one of those nights. Anything else I can do wrong? Okay. That's going in that way, yeah. Drop that into there. Yeah, push that across a bit. Come on. Come on. In you go. Come on, you git. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, these are... The irony is most of this hassle could have been sorted by just changing the lug system on these in these middle bits. And the fear is that if I keep bashing this with a hammer, I'm going to damage these lugs and not be able to get the top on them. Get the £5 sledgehammer. No. No, wrong way, that way. Right, come on, in you go. And you come on. There you go. Yeah, that one. I need to do this side. Yes, yes, yes. Use a rubber hammer. I haven't got an unrabbit. Mel unleashes the patented thumb detector. That's my terrain tutor hammer. My kids borrowed my other hammer and broke it. Yeah, so out their own spending money. Yeah, they went online with mum's help, obviously. And what you call it? And bought me a new terrain tutor hammer. And that is now the official hammer of the terrain tutor. In you go, in you go, in you go. Come on, yeah, that's it, that's it. Almost in, yeah. There we go. Push that one in. Come on, you can do this. Come on, in you go. Oh, for God's sake, come on. There we are. Things you have to do, eh? Percussion engineering, not precision. Percussion engineering. Now, on the plus side, it is almost done. Because adding the top onto it is actually a really relatively easy affair. He says. Yeah. I'll throw that one on there. Yeah, we're going to have to do this one over here. Yeah, that goes there. Yeah, so that one needs to go there, yeah. Jace, are you getting a 3D printer? Hey, Jace, you talk about at least I haven't got a blowtorch. Yeah, I had a blowtorch in here earlier. Huh? Oh, it's the tape, that's all right. Oh, spun it round and put it on the wrong way round again, haven't I? Mel's not having much joy today. It's one of those days. But we won't let it beat us. We don't let these things beat us. We just carry on and carry on and carry on. Doesn't look like the Stalingrad ruins yet, but it does have a hammer. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let me change angle. There we go. Bit of a different angle. I know how you lot like seeing my beautiful mug. There's all those mugs there. Right. This is going to be a git. It was surprisingly strong for what was basically a dollhouse. Oh, is there going to be fireworks added? I don't know. You need to make shrubbery. For the knights that say knee. Okay, that's working better as a better way of putting them together. Dropping them halfway down and then dropping them into sync. We'll see if that works moving forward. Well, it would work moving forward if you use the right end for gluing. Right, and then slowly each one's got to go down a bit. See, knackering those lugs up now. And there, that's not sitting flush. Why isn't that sitting flush? Bad design. Bad design. Oh, let's come back out. Oh! Right, let's give it a go. Self-harming and 3D printers. Thanks for the confidence, guys. See, they're going in fine. I'm just not a big fan of these doubled up sections. There we are. Yep, yeah. Yeah, next one. Almost the last one. I reckon it's a toffee hammer. I don't know what sort of hammer it is. But it's got the train chute written on it. If you can see that. And push that in. Pin hammer is smaller. I don't know what sort of hammer it is. It's just a hammer. A whacking hammer. For whacking. Right, let's do this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's on there. That's on there. Only just seen I was live. I've been live for a while. Right, pull that one there. Very quickly. There. Bit of glue on that. Bit of glue on that. Yeah, of course you've done it the wrong way around both, haven't you? Because, like, you know, that's what you always do, innit? Nothing new there. Yeah, and into that. Push that off to there. Come on, you go. Right, that's that side done. Other side. Hey, what the hell have you gone? Have I missed something? Hey, striking hand. Last end. I've got to get quicker at making these. It's an aggressive forget-me stick. That's the best one so far. An aggressive forget-me stick. You're not going to get forgotten quick, are you? Right, that goes there. This one over here. I think we should nickname it either Neat Niggler or Tooth Tickler or Thumb Tapper. Vote now. Who makes the baseball kit? This is from Foreground. I don't think it's actually retailing yet, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it's more of an internal project that they use for their boards. Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, if they're going to retail it, then I think I need to have a word and just, give them a few pointers of a few things to change based on my experience. I mean, it really wouldn't be hard to have little arrows indicating, what letter pieces go where on the boards. You know what I mean? So there's obviously a lettering system. So just capitalize on that and, put a few more instructions on the boards to help you put it together. And I think this central flappy lug system I'm not a big fan of because they're the ones I'm always having problems with. But I mean, if they tweak those bits, should be outstanding bit of kit. Because when they're built, they're solid. I mean, genuinely, they're really solid. Right. Guaranteed to double your thumb width within 3 uses. I'm not going to say that because the moment I say I've never hit myself on the thumb with it will be the day I hit myself on the thumb with it. So I'm not going to say that. Got that one? Yeah. And then once we've got that, I'll have a quick check of PayPal's. I'm not expecting we've done that much this show because, to be truthful, I've mainly just been cracking on with this. I normally do better when I'm bantering with you guys. But bantering involves me sort of, you know what I mean? Me interacting and other things. Which I haven't really been doing this show because I've been cracking out. I'm cracking on with this. Make sure you hammer with this case. I have a thumb tapper. Right. So, all the basic bits done. I'm not quite happy with those bits there, but we'll just have to see what we can do. Don't know where that is. get there eventually. Ba 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 ba. Right, so what doesn't go there? Okay. So it's a corner piece. Does it go there? No. Does it go there? Would appear so, yes. Okay. So if that corner goes there, and these, I'm assuming that one will go there, yes. Yeah. That one will go there. Yeah. And then obviously these are on the reverse. So they don't fit like that, do they? No, they don't. So that one goes there. Does it? Genius. Those lugs don't line up. Come on, it can only go there. Alright. We know that that's got to go there and that one's got to go there. They're the only places these can go. So let's take these off because we can come back to the corners in a minute. These have got to go here because they're the only places they can go. So let's glue these on. Oh! Yeah, PVA along all of these. Yeah, because this is where we're going to be dropping our panels onto. Yeah, and then carry on up here. Right, got that one on there. Got this one on here. Feel like I should have nails for this. Right, so let's figure out where these go. Now that's a corner piece, so if it goes there, it does line up, but it doesn't with that lug there, so it can't go on that one. So the only other place it can go is this one here, and it doesn't line up with that lug there either. How bloody ridiculous. Right. So what have we got? Well, that one. Will that one line up there better? Yeah, that one will line up there better. So, does this one belong here? Okay, yeah, that's looking good. So if we bring this along here, that goes there. It's missing that lug. What is this? And it's missing that lug there. So I've got no cut for the lug there. So that lug is basically in the way. So I've got to take that off. So take that lug off. There you go. And then that should fit on there quite nicely. That lug's there. And they've got all the spare lugs for those. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get these on. Spin it. If only it was an option of spinning it. Like I say, a little refinement on these left. Still remaining, I think. Oh, I need a proper brew. Throat's getting parched. Jace, next Thursday, are you in the studio, mate? Are you coming in? Because I haven't seen you in ages. That's all of it? Yeah. Who's Jace? Oh, you can calm down, Jace. Whack-a-mole with Mel's head. I have enough of that with the kids. I don't need it on the channel as well. Yeah, and then just this side to do. Should be, dude. All being well, I'm hoping to pop over to see you tomorrow. Are you in the studio? I'm in the studio sort of late afternoon. I've got to go B&Q and a few things. Then I'm back in. We're doing the waves on that. And if I can, I want to get a bit more done on that. But I had to figure some camera angles and some audio stuff out first. Message me, bud. Worst case scenario, come over to the house, dude. You know what I mean? If I'm not at the studio. Although I'll probably be at the studio because if Friday is Kerry's last day to get a presentation in, there ain't no way I'm hanging around home with that sort of stress in the air. Screw that. Mel's going to wake up and it'll be, hello, darling, I'm off to work. Yes, I'm riding my bike to work. No, I don't need the car. I'll get tea out, darling. Don't worry about me. I'm just gone. Bye. And I'll be shouting that up the stairs while she's still asleep. Leave her a text. In fact, no, not a text. We'll do a note. Gone work. See you after submission time. She's fretting like hell. I don't know why she frets, because she does this every time. She thinks her projects are worth crap. Yeah, and like she's just going to get a 2-2, which in the UK is basically, yeah, you passed a degree, but You were there. You did the work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she thought that about a project. Yeah, her actual degree project for just a standard degree, not a master's. What she's doing now. Yeah. And she won bloody Grad Expo with it. She won best presentation of the graduate expo. Yeah, but no, Kerry thinks she's crap and she's just getting a 2-2. So she panics a lot. And doubts herself a lot. I wonder what, that sounds familiar. Right. Oh, look. Was there supposed to be a lug there, perhaps? Oh, did they forget that lug? I'll just have a hole in the board then, shall we? Little things like that annoy me. The things that, if I can see it first time building it, then surely the person who designed it can see it and fix it. You know what I mean? What projects are you working on? We're just about to do. Morning is better though, mate. You won't see me in the morning, dude. Not the mama. Not the mama. Not bloody palm trees. Right, so anyway, there you go. Yeah, all done. Still drying. But through the power of the hammer, and then to make sure that we get a lovely flat surface, yeah, we'll stack another one on it. Yeah, and that will give us a lovely flat surface. I'm quite curious because this is the first one they sent me. I'm curious to see if this is missing a lug as well. Yeah, it's missing a lug there, exactly the same spot. Now I had this one Frostgrave build, which was what, 2 years ago? And I had these, yeah, in December this year. So 2 years difference. Yeah. And exactly the same design. I'm going to have to give him a kicking when I go down and see him. But, board done. It was only supposed to be 40 minutes. It's taken an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, always the way. Always the way. Right, let me have a look at my resin. I want to see how much it's leaked. We've had reasonable leakage, but it seems okay. I don't want to move it. Looks like we've had a bit of pooling more towards one side than the other, by the looks of it, but I don't think that should be a problem. In fact, I'm not going to do that because that's going to knacker it. I'm just going to leave it be. If it has poured a little bit too much to one side, we can live with that. Check your PayPal, bud. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. PayPal's. I'm going to grab a sweetie. My sweeties are running out. I'm not even sure I want to eat that one. Oh, right. PayPal's. There's one. I think. Maybe. 4D. 4D. Ford E. Not 4D. Yeah. Keep up the great work from 4D. He sent us 10 nuggets. We are £20 towards our £60 target at the minute, guys. A little bit more, about 22, I think. But let's get 4D on. Thank you, buddy. Won't be dancing tonight. But won't be upgrading the audio kit either this week by the looks of it. You can use a cactus. Oh, calm down. You stop with those cactuses. Oh. Oh. Right. Hey, tunnel rat. Oh. Tunnel rat, don't use palm trees. Do you know what? This summer, once I'm back on schedule and I've got tutorials coming out, because like I say, I've been very conscious that, yep, been watching your other stuff. Nice one, Ford. Nice one, dude. Thank you. But as I was saying, yeah, conscious that you want more terrain from me, guys, and I've been lacking. I have. I know I have. But you know there's certain reasons for that. I don't want to go into them. At the other side, yeah, I have been spending a lot of time, what you call it, cleaning up audios, improving cameras and that sort of stuff, because I want to draw a line under it. You know what I mean? I think the salute video showed me that I don't understand audio. Yeah, so like I say, I've enrolled on this course. I've got this help of this guy. Yeah, and yeah, I've got this help of this guy. He's helping me, what you call it, this Curtis Judge. If you haven't seen him, he's got a YouTube channel, Curtis Judge. Judd. Judd, I think it is. Yeah, and he's like a professional audio guy. And he runs an online course. So I've pretty much done the course. I know about, what do I know? I know about clipping. Yeah, and declipping. I know about, what you call it, noise reduction. Specifically taking the electronic, the mechanical sounds of the cameras out of the audio. I know how to improve my breath. Did you know, yeah, that I can look at a waveform of audio now and I can see the breath signs in between as I talk? Because as you know, I'm quite a noisy breather, you know, past problems, that sort of stuff from when I had pneumonia. And quite often I can have a wet breath, which produces quite a harsh sound, which sort of ruins the videos. I'm at the stage now where I can actually recognize the waveform of that breath without even listening to it. I'm getting my head round about the idea of doing high frequency passes to reduce sort of the high frequency noises you can get in interference. I'm understanding about dehumming with electrical stuff. I'm starting to get into what you call it, using equalizers and compression. Yeah, compression, but that's voodoo stuff at the minute. Yeah, but it is getting really better. You going to be doing any Legion? Yes, I am going to be doing Legion. Yes, I am, dude. What did you do with the resin? The beach thing with that artist woman? Yeah. What you call it? We tried it before and kind of screwed up. Yeah, so we gave it another go, and this one came out really well. We've got probably about 40 minutes just on talking on resin and the basic pores and the things to watch out for. And I learned so much, guys. Yeah, Asher knows so much about this stuff and what you can do with it, and you know the dangers. And because I mean I've been realizing I've been quite oversensitive with it in some ways and not sensitive enough in others. So it's a really good sort of like, just with it being a basic tint and pour. Did you know? I didn't know that resin. Yeah, if you mix what's called too much tint with it, acrylic paint or acrylic ink, it can start smoking and literally. Yeah, so that's a good video, and that's just the basics on the resin pour, without us going into the, what you call it, into the thing that we're doing with the actual wave techniques and all that sort of stuff. I saw a lot of videos of you hating palm trees. Yeah, oh yes. He can't do them to his standards. They're the bane of his terrain. They are. They're my kryptonite. I understand every modelling technique involved with making palm trees. But whenever I try and do them, just it just doesn't work. I mean, I can make passable hobby pot, but he's avoided talking about the palm trees. They are my kryptonite, guys. You know that, right? Before one of you sneaky buggers comes in and tops it up with another however much to make me dance, Yeah, we're at 20 past 9. I normally round it off about 1/2 past anyway. So I think I'm going to take my footage, I'm going to take my rear, and I think I'm going to be heading home. What shall I go back to the... Then again, she's in the middle of the project. I might go at McDonald's first. Now, if you're wondering, why am I taking this top off? Because this is my official studio top. Yeah. Kerry has finally reached the point where she's told me, if you get acrylic on any more of your clothes other than your studio clothes, you're dead. And she means it. She will kill me. Yeah. I discovered every jumper and every pair of jeans I've got on has got acrylic there where I've rubbed my hand. So these are the studio trousers. I do wear these to go home in. Okay, yeah, so I'm not taking these off right now. Calm your beating still hearts. I'm not going down that line. Yeah, but the studio top stays here. The other benefit of this is I'm noticing quite a lot of my videos. As you watch the video, because terrain takes time and I'm doing different bits on different days, there's one video where I think there's like 7 jumper changes in a matter of like 10 minutes. So it's about a continuity thing. Right. So, swap 1, terrain shooter top. Oh. For home top, and guys, I am going to call it now. Listen, thanks for keeping me company while I've ranted and raved at these bloody boards. Cue the stripper music. You lot calm down, you. I don't know how long the lag is, so I might get out of here before before you lot rip into me. Yeah, we've done the boards. I'm going to have a word with foreground and get those little errors fixed. They're easy fixes, and I think once they've fixed them, it'll be a sweet product, you know, that I will happily recommend. But I'm not going to recommend them for retail until they fix those issues, because I don't think it's right. You know what I mean? Terrain, Mr. Rogers. Right, that's it. We're not going there. I can take palm trees, but terrain, Mr. Rogers. We'll call that a night. Right, guys, listen, thanks for keeping me company. It's unlikely you're going to have a terrain video before, before the Sunday show, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll catch you on the Sunday show. Yeah, look after yourself, guys. All the best. Ta-ra.